Hey everyone, welcome back to this channel. I hope you're doing well. In this video, what we are simply going to design is what you see on your screen, a Lionel Messi most valuable player poster. So we'll be looking at how to do everything from scratch inside of Canva. Just in case you're interested in using the same photos I'm going to be working with, all you need to do is to look into the description of this video. There's a link you find in there that can help you gain access to all the photos I will be working with. So make sure to check it out. And yes, if you want to use any other football player, you are free to do that. Okay, it's all about being creative. So let's dive straight into Canva and let's get started. All right, so here we are in Canva. The first thing we simply need to do is to click on the create button over here. And with this, we have to choose the dimension we are going to be working with. What we need to find is the 1080 by 1350. So just make sure you are clicking on that. Okay, so I have mine loaded and everything is looking beautiful. So make sure to first of all upload the images. And since you have them right now, you can just create a new page. If you clicked on the link in the description, just create a new page and add the photos as you proceed. Okay, but if you added photos by yourself in Canva, then make sure you've uploaded them. So you can see I have all the uploaded images over here. So the first thing we're going to do is to add the first image. So we'll click on this. You can choose any photo you want to use. Okay, you can change them, arrange them how you see fit. All right, so we'll just use this one as the main image. So I'll click on the background so that we can generate colors from this particular image. So I'll click on color and we have this over here. So just click on it, then come back to add a new color, okay, with the plus icon, and we'll choose gradient. Okay, with the second color, we'll just set it to white. All right, and with this, we're also just going to make it lighter. All right, so once you do that, we can just create something like this gradient. The circular gradient is what we are going to use. So this is what we have at the moment. Now the second thing we would want to do is to first of all remove the background. Okay, and just in case you're on the free version of Canva but would like to try some of these Canva Pro features, make sure you're also looking in the description box below. I have a link that can help you upgrade to Canva Pro for free, so make sure to check it out. Okay, so back to this video. We have this here. We want to blur out this portion of the image. So all you need to do is to come to apps, okay, and just search for Blender. Okay, so once you search for Blender, you should see the options. Make sure you're choosing this because there are two options. There's image blender and there's blend image. Make sure you're choosing the image blender. Okay, so click on it and it should load quickly. Now we'll choose the linear. If you're seeing what I'm seeing, just choose another option and go back to linear and it should be fixed. I don't know why that is the case. So we are just going to start with the end point. Okay, so move it to the top and the starting point will bring it over here so that we have something like this. Then make sure you click on save so the Canvas saves your image. Okay, the edit you've done to your image. Now we can just increase the size and position it somewhere like this. Okay, so this is what we currently have. Let's crop our image to ensure that once you start adding other images, it doesn't conflict. Okay, so this is what we have at the moment. Now, before we proceed, I want us to quickly work on the background because I want us to make the background a bit dramatic. Okay, so come to element, and in element, make sure you're searching for texture. Okay, so you can search for texture. You can go into add any sort of texture of your choice. So this is a beautiful option we have in here. So we have this and we can set it to the background. And what I would do, you can also choose to do the same, but what I would do is to reduce the transparency. Then we can also come to see all, and you can keep searching for any sort of texture you would want to add in the background. Okay, and I would also reduce the background, sorry, transparency, not background. So reduce it to something like 12. Okay, then we right click, come to layer, then send to back. Okay, so that we just have something like this. Very easy, very simple, and also straight to the point. Now let's add the other images and let's arrange them. Okay, so we'll come back to our uploads, and at this point we can just select the images remove background, then we crop them a little bit and just arrange them. Okay, so I would zoom in a little bit. Okay, so we'll just crop. Okay, so we just crop this image, just something like this, and we'll position it somewhere here. All right, then we, choose the second one, and we'll just remove the background. Okay, then all we just need to do is to crop it the way we want to, then we arrange it nicely. Okay, so I can just put this one also here. Okay, something like this. Then we can come with the third one. So I'm just going to add most of the images where he's smiling or not really doing anything much. Okay, we're going to add this one. So we have this one. I'll bring it here, something like this, and we can move this to the top. Okay, yeah. Then we are just going to add other images. So we add this one as well. Okay, so we just crop it, and I hope it's easy. You just understand what we are trying to do right now. Okay, so we just add, then we can add this one. I think he scored a goal at this point, so you can just see from the reaction on his face. So we just reduce the size, and it's just you having to be creative. With all of this, you just have to be creative. Now we have this image. I think this image, I would want to put it at the bottom. Okay, so I'll remove the background, and I'm also just going to crop it. Okay, but we want the full image, so we'll keep it like this, and we'll just size a little bit, just reduce it and place it somewhere here. Now we can look for any other. I think this was lifting the trophy, so it's good to have it here. And we'll just keep it like this, and also reduce the sizes. Okay, reduce it, and we can place this somewhere here. Okay, so we can place this somewhere here. And I think if we are going to do that, this can be here. This can come over here, and this can come here. Okay, so then we have 3 images. Okay, I think this is looking cute, and I hope you are finding it useful. Then I have this one. Okay, so we can also add this one. You can add as many as you want. Okay, but just that if the images become too many, it just begins to, it just tends to gross out. Okay, so just be mindful. That's all I'm just going to say. So we have this one over here. Then one last image. Let me see. Okay, so we have the pointing. We added the pointing one already. So okay, so then I think I can now bring in some of the dribbling photos. So we have this one. We'll remove the background. Okay, and I can crop this guy out. So the dribbling photos can come closer to this particular one. But the way it's looking, the best way to fix it is to flip. Okay, so that he's going away from the main bottom image. Okay, so we can have this here, and we can also maybe bring this here. And there's another one we have where he was playing a shot. So this one. So we can also remove the background and also reduce the size, but make sure you're also cropping the image. So something like this. We'll bring it here and reduce the size. Okay, then we bring it in here. So we have something like this now. Let me move this to the side a little bit. So we just select everything, make sure everything is selected, and we'll bring it to the top a little bit. Okay, then we can bring this in and increase the size. Okay, this is what we have over here, and we'll bring him in front. I think this is very, very beautiful. Okay, now I want us to do a few things, okay, to make the images come to life a little bit. So click on the main image, come to edit. All right, then click on adjust. In adjust, I want you to increase the temperature a little bit, or based on your photos you're using, adjust the temperature if possible. Okay, then the brightness, is the image too bright? If yes, reduce it a little bit. The contrast, yes, increase the contrast a little bit. You can see I've increased it to 12. The highlight, I'll leave it there. The shadows, maybe to 14. And I'll come to the saturation. I want the colors to come out a little bit. So we have 22, which is too much. So keep it like 14. And the vibrance too can come up a little bit, maybe to 8. Okay, it's just something like this. Nothing really serious. And the sharpness, I'll increase it to maybe 5. Okay, so just set it over here and type 5. And this should be okay. The clarity, we can set it to 10. Okay, that's nice. Now I want to apply the same effect on all these images. And initially you'd have to do the same thing. Click on each image, go into edit, adjust, and do all those things. But Canva makes it super easy. So all we need to do is right click, copy the style, and click. Okay. Then I'll remove the background. I'll click copy style, click, and we can see it's faster this way. And click, right click, copy style, and click, right click, copy the style. And I'll click on this one. So just do the same for all of them. Okay, as you can see me do. All right. So I think we've been able to do this very quickly. Initially, it would have taken us about, close to 30 minutes trying to put everything together. Okay. All right. So we'll bring this down and we have this image here and we're just, just trying to adjust things a little bit. Now, the other thing I want us to do is, in fact, the other thing I want us to do is to add some text. Okay. And bring this down here. Okay. So that it actually makes sense. So with the adjustment, keep adjusting till you are satisfied. So what we are going to do now is that we are going to add a text. So I press T on my keyboard to add this text and I will just say Leo. Okay. Even though it's Lionel Messi, but we'll just say Leo and we'll change the font to Handelson 3. Okay. Then we'll duplicate this and we'll just say the Messi, Messi. All right. Then we'll come back to the font and we'll change it to the Nixie 1. Okay. Nixie 1. So that's what we are going to use. And we'll have it here like this. So we'll just have to place this creatively. Okay. So something like this. Select the two and group them together so that it's easy moving them around. So I'll just have this here and I can maybe rotate it. Okay. And we'll just bring this down so that we can have enough space at the top. Nice one. And we'll just place this one over here, just like this. And I think with Messi, he was the most valuable player for Inter Miami. So we'll just say most valuable player. Okay. But let's add a new text and let's say most valuable. Okay, player. Now let's change the font of this to something more serious, if I should say. So let's use this font, the seasons. Okay, if you're not finding it, just search for the seasons and you should find it. Okay, it's a very beautiful font. I think it's really beautiful. So once we have it like this, let's come to the text settings and we'll just reduce the line spacing. Okay, so once we reduce the line spacing, we can bring it down over here. Then make sure to come to your apps again. Okay, then search for brand. When you search for brand, you can now search for any brand logo. So I have Inter Miami over here. So you can just search for Inter Miami and you should see this. Okay, so we can just click on this logo and it will be added to our design. And we can see we have that over here. Now, one last thing I want us to do is to add some shadows. Okay, to the feet over here, or his feet over here. So let's come to what's element. So come to element and search for shadow. Okay. Now with shadow, there are so many shadows you can choose, but I'm very particular when it comes to how to apply shadows to designs. Okay, so make sure you're looking for this curved shadow. It looks like a curve, right? And there's a reason why we are going with it, because with his feet, example, the one over here, we don't expect it to be a flat shadow. Okay, and always make sure the shadow is almost equal to the size of his feet. So make sure you're reducing it so you're getting, his feet. So we have something like this, and we can increase it a little bit. Yeah. Then we can duplicate and put the same over here. Okay, since the leg is a bit lifted, we don't necessarily have to make it the same. So we can reduce it and it can be like this. For these ones, we'll need a flat shadow. Okay, so we can choose this particular shadow and we can see it over here. So also reduce the shadow. Okay. And for the ball is in the air. So we'll make it smaller. We'll make the shadow small. Then for his feet, this one is up. So let's just keep it something simple for his feet. Okay. So this one can be here. Then we can duplicate the shadow. Okay. And we can bring it here. Okay. So we'll just place the shadow over here. And I want us to reduce the transparency of the shadows. Okay, so I'll select all of them and I will reduce the transparency of them a little bit. And we'll do the same for this one as well. Reduce the transparency. Okay, so this is what we have at the moment. And yeah, you can see what we have been able to create inside of Canva from scratch. Let me know what you think about this. Did you find it helpful? Which other player would you like us to create something for in Canva? I'll be checking your comment out. And yes, just in case you're looking for more Canva resources, you can check the description. I have so many links that can help you. Make sure to check them out. The name is Benjamin. Always remember there is no limit to creativity, and I should see you in the next one. Peace.